Hey guys, welcome to the Superhero Cut Show where we talk all things Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. It's your boy CV Hayes. Please like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you know when we post. So, with the X-Men rumors getting bigger and bigger, there's been many thoughts on how the X-Men will come to the MCU. There are some ways that people have come up with, but the main two ways the X-Men can come into the MCU is one, by being in another Earth and coming to the MCU via an incursion, or they somehow get to the MCU timeline through through some multiversal portal or something. And the other idea, which is that Professor X is hiding them in the main MCU timeline this whole time. We just have had yet to see them. Now, the question could be, right? How did Professor X hide them? And that could easily be a situation where Professor X has been erasing memories of mutants for as long as we know, since the MCU was started. And in the show X-Men Evolution, the animated show, we see a situation where Professor X actually erased the memories of human beings. Now, Professor X did, get weakened by it, but we did see that happen. Now, that was on a small scale, and Professor X erasing the memories of mutants in the minds of humans has to be on a larger scale if they have been hiding this whole time. And the thing that could easily make this make sense is by using Cerebral to make this happen. Now, yes, the main purpose of Cerebral is to detect mutants or to find them, but you could just add another feature on there where he can use Cerebral to, cleanse the memories of mutants in the eyes of humans on a higher scale, which the minds of darn near almost everyone in the world that has seen one. Now, this can make sense because you can make the main X-Men team young and use the idea that they have been training / being raised all of this time to be heroes, which exonerates them from being involved in the other events like the Battle of Thanos and all of those other things that have happened. You could also have other people know about the mutants, like Nick Fury and other officials that deal with the things that happen in the dark. The mutant stuff could have easily been happening under the radar due to the Avengers getting the spotlight, which helps the mutants lay low. And you could even use in the plot how bad the heroes like Cyclops and Wolverine, etc., wanted to intervene to things like the Battle of Thanos, or Captain America Civil War, and these things happening, but they did not because they simply weren't ready, and they were following the lead of Professor X, saying, "Hey, the world isn't ready for you guys yet." And this gives their entrance into the MCU more freshness than being on another Earth and being established. This also gives another side of Professor X that we have not seen in theaters before. Wiping Memories really isn't the character of Professor X that we have seen in the past, but this can give a tiny bit more of an edge to Professor X as a character. All in all, going this route gives them way more ways to build up the team, but we also get a rookie X-Men group of mutants who are barely adults, which gives them more of an opportunity to grow as characters with the fans. And I personally am a fan of this idea. I think this would be the best way to go. And with that happening, we can get cool stuff like, Storm and young Storm and Black Panther, and, Wolverine popping up in random projects like Hulk or being with Spider-Man, or other things like that. But I do believe that this can get fans involved and invested into characters like Cyclops and Iceman and people like that and other characters, because that has not gotten a big, because in the previous X-Men, movies in the X-Men fandom that was with Fox, the only really two people that were notable was, Wolverine and Professor X. And I think that, for X-Men to really hit, in the future, you have to showcase characters like Cyclops and and Rogue and all those other types of characters. So I am really excited to see what is going to happen in the future. But I am all for the idea of Professor X hiding the mutants in the MCU, which and with that happening, that gives X-Men the time to train and to become good combat fighters, and for Cyclops to become a master mission planner. And that gives us the opportunity to get a younger group of X-Men so we can grow up with them, kind of like we've been growing up with Spider-Man, how we've grown up with Iron Man, how we've grown up with Thor and Captain America and Black Widow and all of these, and Hawkeye and all of these other characters. So I think this is the best way to do it, and I'm so excited to see how they're going to do it in the movies. But that is my theory of how the X-Men being hidden from the world could happen. I would love to hear what you guys think. I would love to see what you guys' opinions are on this theory. But tell me what you think. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.